Okay, I said we'd make another video about the keel bolts. I've got the book, How to Build the Haven 12.5. The pictures leave a little bit to be desired, quite honestly. But it's a help, and some of this you just got to figure out as you're going along. I have a few of the bolts in already. These bolts up here that attach the two pieces of the stem, those are in. I have this bolt in here at frame 2. It threw me. That's not frame 1. It says install later. I don't know if I'll install it or not. Frame 2, the bolt's in. There's some more bolts, looks like 3, that go in here to attach the keel, the front of the keel, to the stem where it's notched. Now I've already got that glued down, so shouldn't be a big deal to do that. I've been trying to figure out, okay, well, so where do the bolts go to hold the wood keel on? And it's like it doesn't tell you how big they are, or it's like a mystery. You're hunting through this to try to figure it out. Now I'll show you where I found it, because I think between this drawing here, so you can see at frame 8, there's a bolt that comes from the wood keel. That's the wood keel there. This is the lead ballast below it. So at the wood keel, that bolt goes through, and it goes through that floor at frame 8. But that doesn't go through one. You don't have one that goes through at 10 here, because that's a ballast bolt. See, that comes all the way down through the lead. Wood keel bolt at 11, ballast bolt at 12. Wood keel bolt at 13, ballast bolt at 14. So kind of going through there. Well, I'm like, okay, well, how big are these things? It doesn't really tell you. Here it says these are 5/8 or 5/16 bolts that come through here, and that's what I've used up here. That says 5/16. I got that. Anyway, you got to go up here, and here it's showing you the deck, the top of the boat, like half of the boat. Here's your coaming coming around, your shear line and everything. So then they decided to draw that part on the other half here, where you're not looking from the top down. Well, you are looking from the top down, but now you're looking at the floors, and then it shows you bronze bolt, 5/16, 5/16, 5/16, all the way through here. Now see, there shows one ballast bolt, and that's a 7/16 bolt. The other thing I couldn't figure out, I know on the keel some of them have one bolt, but then as the keel gets wider, they start having two. So this, see, here at frame, I don't know which frame this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Must be 6. That's when you start having 2. 7's got 2. So you can see there, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 ballast bolts, whatever frame that is. So anyway, I found them, and these bolts are all supposed to be bronze. So my point, see, here is that these bolts have got to go through the wood keel first. But like obviously up in here it's so wide that you clearly could get 2 in there. And then it's got to come through this floor to bolt down under here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Well, I'll learn as I go. Alright. Can't wait to start drilling those holes. That'll make me a nervous wreck.